You're getting older, bro. So, I wanted to start off this video by saying, um, 3 days ago, I turned 19, and when I turned 19, reality hit, bro. Like, I got this sense of unfulfillment, but also encouragement, because obviously it's a new age, a chance to turn things around, you get. So, um, I just wanted to talk about you getting older. Obviously, I turned 19, and there's a highly chance, there's a high, not a highly chance, what am I saying, bruh? Woohoo! You're gonna turn a year, a new year this year, 2026. So, in order to prepare yourself to for the new year, I just want to talk about some few things that I've done to start my new age, you get. So you need to lock in, bro. I know this word has been oversaturated and overused in the past few years, but you actually need to lock in, like seriously. For this video, I think I'll use focus. You need to focus. So you need to find where you're putting your attention to and make sure that it's on the right things. The right things, I mean, like your goals, your relationships, your dreams, those stuff. So if your focus is on the right things, you're gonna become your future you in no time. And obviously, it being my last year as a teenager, it just encouraged me to look forward for my 20s, but also to put in the work so that when I'm in my 20s, I can have good life experience. Because I was watching this video where old people were talking about, no, not old people, but they went around asking how the people, what they regret doing, and majority of the older people, from 70 to 90, were talking about having more fun and enjoying their 20s more, because that's the time where most of your memories as a human are created before the settling down, starting a family, that type of stuff. So in order for me to enjoy my 20s, my early 20s especially, I have to lock in. I have to lock in on this YouTube thing and actually take it somewhere, you get. So I just want to encourage you, bro, your teenagers, especially if you're a teenager, just try and build yourself so that in the future you can have fun but also be the best version of yourself. Yeah. And then another thing I wanted to talk about is accountability. So obviously, when you turn your new age, you're gonna need someone to hold you accountable with your goals. I suggest that you get one of your family members to help you, preferably a sibling, who's gonna be able to push you to really focus on what you want. For me, that's my brother, Trevor, shout out to him. Yeah, so just help, try and also help your siblings as well when they do turn a new age, so that all of you are growing together. I also wanted to talk about what's it called? Most people drifting. So if you're a teenager like me, most people are just drifting. Most people are just doing nothing. Doing drugs, being promiscuous, not being productive, just being bums. Yeah, no offense, but now you have to be aware of this and just try and do the best you can for yourself, because you don't want to end up like most of these people. Why do you think I'm doing this YouTube thing? I don't end up like most people, but I just wanted to say, like, there's gonna be a lot of traps, especially for you as a young man. Obviously my audience is male, but for the females who are watching this type of stuff, big up to you. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna like try and trap you, but you need to be aware of your surroundings and your environment so that you can like tune it to help you achieve your goals. So like this might be like not spending time with some type of like some people, or stopping to go to some places, because you know if you go to those places you'll just be a bum. So just trying to fine tune your environment so that you can actually succeed. I also wanted to talk about consistency and intensity. So obviously it's very hard to get consistent, but I feel like the more reps you do, the more consistent you get. So let's say you want to start doing a new thing, like reading. So you wanna start reading, but you need to up the reps. So like start small, bro. Like literally, if you're not doing any good habit, just start small. Start with like a page or 5 pages. Then sooner or later you'll get consistent, and then you'll intensify. You get? So you'll be able to like start reading for longer times as well. That's what I mean by intensity. It's like going to the gym. You start off with little reps and you push up until you progressive overload until you get to where you want to be. Just chill, let me close the door. Yeah, so consistency and intensity is very important, especially if you want to reap the fruits of what you sow. So you reaping is like doing good habits. Now consistency and intensity will help you to get the fruits of your labor. So let's say like reading. The more you read, the more knowledgeable you become. You get new vocabulary. You're able to be speaking more eloquently. Depending on the types of book you read, you're able to not change your personality, but change how you behave around people and become charismatic. Like this book, if you had to read Dale Carnegie, you'd become more charismatic. So just remember consistency and intensity, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about is a new age plan. So on Tuesday, I made this paper thingy. So it's like a list of things I want to do in my new age. So first is create a new identity. Second is the locking, like just purely locking in, not a specific time period, just locking in. Then the third one is, what is it? Environmental reset. And then the fourth one is the 3 non-negotiables you're gonna do every day. Then a bonus tip is you should start speaking life to your day. My uncle was telling us that the way people view you, there's people who really like think you're a blessing to them. So every day you should do them a favor and affirm yourself so that you feel good about yourself and make others feel better about themselves. So every day you should try and speak life. You should try and speak life to yourself through words of affirmation, of course. And you should write these things down and also repeat them to yourself, like whenever you remember. Yeah, I think this will help you boost your self confidence and your self esteem anytime you affirm yourself. And I think it's a cheat code. But yeah, what time is it? I currently learning about that time. Obviously, I could have made more videos today, but that's not the case. I've disappeared for a while, but I'm glad to be back. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Obviously, I've been trying to find myself a bit. Yeah, I've been a bit distracted, but yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps you. I've had a lot of ideas that I want to keep talking about on this channel, and if you're into self-improvement, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace and love. I love you guys, bro. Peace.